about Metaphor Refantasio. That's the plan for today. If you like what you see, drop a follow. If you really like what you see, subscribe. If you want to stay up to date for when I go live, check out Discord, Twitter, and other social media, or not Twitter, Blue Sky and other social media for the going live message. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Future Psycho. And this is a stream resuming after the D&D stream, so it's going to be a little shorter. Maybe. Depends on how I feel. Depends on how good Metaphor Refantasio is. Open up the game. Sure my YouTube stuff is good. What am I? Yep, fine on our tags. If anything, my YouTube tags are actually accurate this time because I have like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei in my like mass like tag thingy. Gosh. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents are either the product of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. It's too a very small percentage of individuals. Now there's the seizure warning too. I'm used to the like, this game is a work of fiction. Coming from Shin Megami Tensei.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Bro, Akechi, chill out. He's not quite Akechi. Akechi's not that blonde.
By
He
my
says
hand.
Akechi vibes.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
Walks up to the murder scene, acts
And
real
only
sus.
a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Probably should have looked at the system, but I think we're good.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Yeah, I should have turned down the music volume. Once I get access to settings, I'll be sure to do that.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Typically do default names for SMT games. We'll go and do Xenon for stream's sake. Because he is asking for who is the player and not who is the character. We get to a part with the, who are you who shall guide the protagonist? When we get to the protagonist name, then I'll look up his name.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe.
I believe it can have an emotional impact on people.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
I'll go normal.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words.
I like
that
the fuzzy
much
ears.
is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
I looked up his name. His name is Will. That's the name of the protagonist.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Mission?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
Oh, it's all voice acted. Left. You don't look hurt though, so good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go.
Okay. Turn that music down. I like it there. For now.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Face sight. LTD's face sight really let you see what Galicia senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never encountered or confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay? Watch out!
Oh, where's it going? Okay, it's
No.
for me.
Looks like they found us! You can't die on us! You're all
Okay.
we have!
So I think we need to get that into a turn base, but I'll figure out what button is activated.
Will your tale end here?
Okay?
Oh, I guess we're probably supposed to avoid.
Watch out! Oh no! Looks like they found us!
Jump? No. Or at least A is not jump.
Looks like they...
Oh.
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the Royal Capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
As though music is playing directly in my mind, the effects of Galicia's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
That's kind of fun that the music is in-universe.
Look!
Hey, look.
Over there!
It's a road, isn't it? Literally, Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
Okay, what am I other? That is memorandum, which is just my magic. I don't know how you go into turn-based mode. That's though. Go a little bit quieter with that. Okay. I have a sneak.
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay, so it's just avoid things, even though those guys are like weak enough. I probably shouldn't chance it unless I can get one of these hyenas. Let's just see if these hyenas can be.
Hurry!
Oh yeah, not as a pack. We're dead. Okay.
Don't like this.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you kill me just to
Not like
reset.
this.
Okay.
Please, wake
So yeah,
up!
we can't fight
Answer
anything
me!
yet.
Will your tale end here?
If I had one like completely like isolated, I could maybe
Got a
do
sec?
it. But they're moving it around in packs. I'll try to get into the here. They're kind of moving in that direction right now. Wait for that one to pass because I want to go in and get those items. Hopefully they don't have a sense of smell because the wind is not on my side.
I don't like this. Hey, you found something!
I heard some sort of noise from behind me. Oh shit.
Run!
I hope they can't catch up. Okay. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory. Oh, that's too fast.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much. Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well,
sorry, I was having a flashback.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask for advice, or ask me for advice. Okay, to know the town, press RB to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Galicia always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Press up in a safe area like towns to save progress.
Whatever will I do?
Oh, hello, Digit, hello. Okay. Oh, is that a, let me see, because of my, the way I have thing, I can't see, those properly. Is that a, yeah, that is a ooh speak. Okay. Remember, English is easy. I before ye, except when your weird foreign neighbor Keith receives 8 counterfeit beige sleds from feisty caffeinated weightlifters. There you go, Digit. For now, until I get a until a YouTube.
Whatever will I do?
Because I can't see YouTube chatters on the YouTube chat, or not on the YouTube chat, on the Twitch chat, unless I turn on the the multi-stream. But if multi-stream's on, I can't see points. I mean, I just started it, so I don't know. This is the first like it's just started.
An elder? Here?
Shady one. Oh wait, no, we have a marker. I was going to take a look at the map, but we have a marker.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh, those are igniters.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
It's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect
That's a
souvenir.
ribcage. Royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A
Bumped my head when we
symbol
fell
and
off that
instrument
cliff.
of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic.
That's a ribcage and a spine.
World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'm on a secret mission. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd, and no one would notice that you're an Elda. People here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
Are they gonna treat her like how they treat fairies in Genshin, where like they're not a complete person, they need to have a... She's just gonna be with us the entire time.
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Excellent.
Elden rubbish.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Should I like hide in her bag, or is she just gonna... She's still just gonna float, okay.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Want to fight for change?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
All these don't determine my stats. Sure.
I can take a lot of punishment.
Okay.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Okay, his name is Will.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to.
A long line. I guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
Oh, young, are you enlisting too? Well, not much a choice if you have, if you don't have money or a job. Or even makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the choir. Not choir, queue. Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, so if so, or is there something you needed? No, nothing.
Oh.
I'm sure you're wondering the same thing they were. If there's a stake on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the Royal Army?
Well,
let's just say I have my own circumstances. I am volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Should I have to line up or do I just go?
Uh-huh.
But you're cutting a line too. Everyone will get their igniters in order. No one ever follows directions. Why do only thugs come in here? Like, it's not letting me... Wait, I have to talk to everybody? And I said tribe don't matter in the army. They'll probably put me front as meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. Or Luis, I guess. Luis. His army is built on merit, so even a Periplus stands a chance.
What's the world coming to?
Blasted. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reappear. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elda. A Periplus I can deal with, but an Elda, the Elda are right ominous. Quit your gawking. I could tell a guard you looked at me funny and you'd be marched to the gallows before you could blink. And don't think anyone would care what an Elda has to say. You'd hang. So you better shape up. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy.
Oi there!
Okay, like that. I didn't see that one.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An Elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
I don't know which one the Clamar are. Are those the elves, maybe? Or it could be the one with the halo.
Move it! There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
Clamar are the ones with the horns.
You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussault strength?
And Roussots are the elves. I guess, yeah, because the Clamar do look like the same as the Elda, but just with horns. I guess is why Will was misidentified.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Hello, Sue, and hello.
Don't make my job any harder, please.
So
Here,
far, it's an
your
allegory
igniter.
for racism. Which, as far as fantasy goes, that certainly is a metaphor.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. That captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Well, that's the fantasy part.
Wow, that's a real map. It It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Racist fantasy, yeah.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Perfect pain.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Only that one lady even mentioned the ferry. I don't know if everybody can see the ferry or only certain people can see the ferry.
Hey. You awake?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
I guess she's
You okay?
technically the opposite of Morgana, because she's a girl and human-shaped. And she's waking us up instead of telling us to go to sleep. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Sure, I guess.
We're just like in a bunk of like multiple people talking to either nothing they can see or just like we are in here having a whole ass conversation about state secrets.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Except if like the opening is to be believed, this fantasy story is Earth, which that is not true, and that's why this is a metaphor. Or that's why the game is a metaphor.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and
This
labor.
really can't hurt you.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so.
Voice sounded
Someone needs to fix it. You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Only not a villain origin story. Oh yeah, that his like village was burnt down over racism.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
But no, because the prince was nice to him, instead of this being a story about revenge, it's still a story about revenge, but a story about getting revenge for that prince instead of revenge for our village. I mean, that was the actual story just then. This is the very beginning. Not much has happened in the last 50 minutes. That was the most, like, contextualizing piece of information we've had, like, in the last 50 minutes. The only other thing is that, like, the king was assassinated and the prince is thought dead. And the king was assassinated by this Luis guy who, like, everybody loves.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
No, but the voice actor for the protagonist is Caleb Yin, who was the Trailblazers' original voice actor before they replaced him. So I'm like, this protagonist voice sounds real familiar. Yeah, the story so far is Luis, he killed the king, And then, like, when all the, like, advisors are all like, oh no, the king is dead, Luis walks in and he's like, oh, well, the king is dead. We have to find new leadership. I vote me. And then nobody was like, maybe Luis killed the king. And so they're like, yeah, Luis is a great guy. And then they're like, the prince is also dead. But though we find out via the protagonist here that the prince isn't dead. He's just, like, in a coma because of a curse, and like we have come to the capital to join the military so we can deliver a message saying the prince is alive to some contact in the military. But to deliver that message, we have to join the military. And that is what has happened. Then there was a little, like, interstitial where, like, some mysterious stranger told it, or like spoke directly to the player and was like, oh, you were watching a fantasy. Do you believe fantasy could be real? Yes or no? What is your name? And then we were, like, thrust into, like, control of the protagonist, like, running from, like, a bandit attack. It was either a bandit attack or it was, like, Luis's, like, militia. Unclear what was going on with that bandit attack. We ran away and fell down a hill, and then we walked to town. That's all that's happened so far. Wonder how far we've come. Let's find her destination, the northern border fort. And you can view the information about your surroundings in the world map using the keys to highlight the location you want to learn about.
This place here. This place here.
Let's see.
We want to go to
this place here.
I guess probably the camp.
Let's see here.
Was the plan to camp out there tonight? The fort's just past it. Okay, we have to, like...
Hey, don't forget!
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we can find him quickly. Got it.
Okay, then.
What we can do for now is rest. And we have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
There was this, like, narration voice that, like, asked us if we, like, believe in fantasy.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Let's be truthful with our buddy here. Only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
No.
Something to say?
Oh, shoot.
Go on. I'm listening.
I didn't mean to... I meant to turn off auto. I was gonna say, he was like, you telling him that like he knows, like, this guy attacking him, being like, oh, you think you know better than the king? When the thing he was refuting from the king was, like, the king wanted everybody to be, like, of equal standing with no, like, discrimination among the tribes. And this guy's like, oh, well, that was, like, a high-minded idea that was good, but, like, he needed to, like, do more than just, like, talk about it. And then this guy's like, oh, you think you're better than the king? And it's like, so you think that, like, there should be no discrimination then, and just, like, talking about it's good, and so, like, no discrimination? Just a weird little thing. Let's go to the log. Okay. Yeah.
Nobody asked you. Something to say? Go on.
Skip that far. Apologize.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't even know
I'll
what
let
he's
it go
defending
this
the king
time,
for.
But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Leon. I'm Will.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meats.
Someone help!
Where's actually?
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have
I know you guys
medals
haven't done boot
this
camp
time
yet.
tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
He literally came here for boot camp. We have no training whatsoever. We are fresh recruits.
Damn it.
We've almost done
I
like a
suppose this
day
is what
on
we
the
signed up
road.
for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
She got armor
It's
too.
hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Okay, fairies are creatures, okay. Just over there. I don't see a fairy. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I
He
assume you
does
know how
it
to use
bad.
an
No one's
igniter
gonna know
properly?
you were insubordinate.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Okay, we got Leon.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up
Alicia
and
said
hope we
out
find
loud
out.
in front of Leon. Or your contact in the fort? Tell me about that, friend. You know someone in our military? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. But don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. Oops. Oh no. Puff, you're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
This is...
He's so tiny next to Leon. Oh, is there some guys back there? Okay, Leon's just not wanting to go up the stairs. Leon's all like hunched over. Meanwhile, Will is just like... Okay. Hello, Luna. Hello.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
And they hinted at it earlier that the monsters are called humans.
The survivors.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Yes, I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
It's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath.
This is bad.
Get back, we've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's similar, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, we don't even stand a chance. All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree.
Huh.
I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your... Okay, Y is for a turn-based battle. Press Y anytime. If you use X attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
We won't lose this
I
fight.
fight for my own justice.
In a squad battle, press Y to attack. Press X to attack, Y to use skills. How many actions will display? Turn icon.
Burn to ash!
Okay, so he automatically wants to use skills. Homo oppo.
The power of... Not done yet.
Let's go.
So just have fire.
Let's keep this up.
Whew. All right!
We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we can, or while we still can. So are these, like, fast we can go? There's that guy there. That's a little guy.
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
Let's settle this quick!
So enemies. So there's a stun state, but does that work the same as, like, quick turn?
Took one out!
Nice!
Keep it up!
Stun, and so it loses a turn.
Burn to us!
But I wonder if we stun it in battle, does
There's
that
no way I'm stopping here.
do a push turn or not? Or if it's just gonna be like, stun, they lose a turn.
Not bad.
Which I guess functionally that's the same as push turn, but like a different order of operations.
I feel stronger.
Okay, like, I hope we don't get to choose where the stat goes, okay. Oh, we get to choose where this stat goes, though. For now, let's do endurance. Well, endurance, because he's got high endurance because I answered that one for high endurance. So maybe, let's do strength, actually, just get strength and endurance. Oh, wait, I didn't allocate, wait. Do strength and endurance at the same level for now.
Looks like we're safe for now.
What do you, well, specifically because you can do action and, or you can do action if you, like, if you're high enough, strong enough, you can just instantly kill them with the preemptive attack, or like, do, like, 2 preemptive attacks on top of them and just, like, kill them in the field, I think. Would be wise so far, because I know that much about it. And just this little bit, it seems the same as Persona. Maybe, like, maybe the push turn operates a little bit differently in a way that might be more, like, neat, but we'll have to see. So far, it's about the same, just with a slightly different, like, push turn system. Let's see. So there's a gate up there, but I don't know if we should clear all the rooms dungeon style, or if we should... It's probably no actual time limit, hopefully. I don't know how advanced the story is. Oh, it's just a blue. Okay, blue is just an item.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Thank you for following, Deuce, hello. Back this way. Because there's a gate up there. If this goes further... Okay, yeah, this is a dead end, so we can do here first. Okay. Let's go ahead and get...
Be careful.
This guy first.
Here we go. I fight for my own justice. The power is tougher than I thought.
Sure. I'm not sure what I'm playing tomorrow, but probably like... Shin Megumi, not Shin Megumi. This is Shin Megumi Tensei. What am I playing? What's it called? Near Automata tomorrow, because Final Fantasy got cancelled again.
I will fight with pride.
But thank you for the follow. Hopefully you can tune in sometime.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
We won't lose this
Let
fight.
the battle begin! The power is tougher than I thought!
When did I use MP? Or I guess my level up didn't fix my MP. I should, like, make it to where I can control Leon, because he is gonna waste all of his MP on these, like, baby battles.
I'm counting on you.
Burn to ash!
Oh, okay, that button just skips and goes to Leon's turn.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I need to, like, make it to where, unless I can't control him, and he's just gonna run out of his MP by the time we're done here. Looks like we don't recover upon leveling up. We might not have control over him yet. Let's see if we can access them random like that, because that just gives us info. Hopefully, he's gonna be out of MP by the time we get into an actual fight, unless they're just gonna like kill him off in front of us. It's like I don't see how I can control him yet. Skills. Items. Skill. We have skills. Yeah, because I don't see just item, I guess, for like equipment, because there's no like status screen to he's equipped. Let's see a way to change his control type.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey!
We have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Without being seen, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete once it's done.
Let's push through! Okay, I'll give him all we've got.
Get in there and finish him off!
Can I like ask you to stop using your fire attacks, please? Okay, so like, oh, that's RB is what I pressed before. What does RB do? Oh, okay, just it passes your turn. Tactics. Change auto battle tactics. Does it change? Oh, you can also like revert turns. But I don't think there's anything I can do to tell Leon to stop using his MP.
A tough one.
Burn to ash!
Just have to wait for him to run out, I guess.
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Okay, I got stuck on a wall for a moment.
Look,
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's go!
this is our chance.
Burn
Please
to
just use your sword, man! Like, you don't need to be, like, wasting all your MP.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Hello, Hugs.
Looks like we're safe for now. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Hold up. Don't let he touch me. I'm not in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, that's how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Both ways. Let's go down first. Oh wait, we can't go down. Okay, okay, that was the way we came in, is that door, okay.
Run!
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here. Now, thing is up ahead.
No.
Still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
No.
Damn it!
Damn, Elda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horde attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault. The human appeared. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. Everyone's dead. We all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
That takes me to something up here.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Skills does I use any of magic fire? Items do I have? I don't have. Just to be safe. Oh, what'd you say? You said
Hold on.
the more medieval setting with these graphics is giving Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yeah. Wait.
You
two. You're searching for someone. Right.
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide it this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Do I have an item that does MP for him when... No, I don't have an MP item for him when we're done here. Well, I'll just already. Does it see us yet?
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
Let's settle this quick!
Oh, now you use your sword because you only have 7 MP left, huh?
Not done yet.
Still here?
Oh, not bad.
Yikes! Here comes the counter!
Let's hurry on. Okay.
Extra MP or XP.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay, just got 1 in magic for that level. Put 1 in magic so when the for the boss when I use up all my MP. So okay, there are stairs here.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's do this. They chose the wrong opponent. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
All right, how's that? Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Even easier than expected.
There are still some foes around. Don't let your guard down.
Let's push through! They're out cold! This is our chance!
Forward! And we'll win this!
Let's
wrap this up!
One out.
That'll do.
Keep it up!
Still up? I think I'm getting used to this. Alright, how's that?
All right.
Oh,
Let's give them a fight! Let's take them all out!
This is our chance.
A tough one!
I didn't even see him in there.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
The little teeth to give
That was
more
the last of
XP than the dogs do. Oh, wait, is that? I don't think that we could get in there. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's on the edge of the outside of the staircase. Okay. Okay, here is the boss then. And the roof is just up ahead. And would I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts. There could be survivors facing that monster together. May not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It is the noble thing to do. Is that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Give me a minute. Let's just.
You're
save.
right.
Oh, it might not be able to save, I think, from right. We can't help anyone if we just charge in and get ourselves killed. Let's make sure we're prepared before we head in. I don't think we're allowed to save. Yeah. So okay, yeah, we just have to.
Ready? Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. And unlike Leon, I saved all my MP.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow! Damned humans! It was all because of them!
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Okay, now we can use the magic.
Fire!
And it does 3
Vile
damage.
monster.
Okay.
You're mine!
You know, like, pull out a transformation, Leon?
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Okay, well, I'm gonna heal myself while we wait for whatever
Let's try this.
Story beat. Unless we just gotta die and that's a waste.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
And that's why I didn't get any control over him.
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
So no. I was only half kidding about it being a persona. Looks a lot like the persona in 2. I think it looks like a persona from 2. I forget.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back!
Look at different personas, but... Real wind damage.
Scour!
Alright, that did the trick!
Oh, okay. My own power doesn't even compare. More, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead!
Yes, weakness break.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet! We can target those!
Oh, weakness in that way.
Let's go!
Go for it.
Wind!
That's it! Stay on it!
I will fight with pride! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
Oh, I should like fully break the piece.
Vitus power! Wind!
Alright,
How's that?
we've got to hit the other spots too!
Scour! Come on!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Vitus power! Wind! won't hold back! Scour! Still up?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Glacia knock down apples to keep the folk healed.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Vitus power! Wind!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Hitting her with my totally not a persona.
Let's go! Scour! A tough one! Seeker! Wind! Not bad.
And it's got its own separate level.
Not bad at all.
Go. Endurance.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber, in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer.
Oh, your
Those
power went
thorns
out,
are thick
oh no.
enough to claim him.
I don't know about up north, but here at least we're having a cool week, or like this weekend is gonna be cooler than normal, and so like it wouldn't be like deadly if the power went out here. And you're way further north, so it must not be that. Hopefully it's not so hot that it will get deadly for the power going out.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis? Kill him. Someone catch me up. It's raining, yeah. Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible.
Hello.
A post in the middle of nowhere.
Hello, Fuzz. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello. What are you playing, Fuzz? I'm playing Metaphor Refantasio. I just started it. We're only an hour 40 in. Getting the, like, early lore dump about, like, what our mission is. You're playing Zelda Echoes of Vista. I'm pretty behind on anything Zelda. I didn't know you could play as Zelda in one of them. Similarly, it's like a new one. Unless it's an old one and I just didn't know there was one you could play as Zelda.
Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, They see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
What happened to our igniters? They're just not there anymore unless we, like, put them away when we were, like, done fighting.
We have to.
Operation Save the Prince from Death's Curse.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Okay, Grius now in the party.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Maybe now we can control party members so they can not waste all their
No.
MP.
We should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast.
As a context for the raiders, human is just the name of, like, the like enemy creatures in this game. They're not humanoid in any way. But I'm sure we'll find out some, like, deep lore reason why they're humans.
All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
We got an apple.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
More about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
Probably will be, yeah.
To the people, he's the only man with the wit
forgot the
and
question.
war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. What was that power in you, I wonder? Maria seems to know something about it.
Well,
hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off, huh? I'm gonna talk some more. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay?
Ugh.
Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only... I guess that's the answer where the igniter went. No romance option in this game. I mean, being that the main character seems to be like a young boy, that's probably for the best. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been trying day for both of us, so let's get some rest. And it's also because assumably there's not going to be like social links and stuff, that like the social stuff, there's no social sim mixed in, would also be a reason for why there wouldn't be any romance either. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
What a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. Let's talk details tomorrow. Okay, let's get some.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
Yeah, yes, your name is Will. Very good.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I wonder if those little, like, transparent, like, things floating are the, like, the magic she said she could see. I don't mind a little danger, it's not your fault. It's kind of your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but... Look, I can't fight with you, but... as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
It's fine, as long as you keep the background music operating and keep the fights from being too bland, we're good. Because, like, in universe, the background music is something that Galicia is, like, casting into our heads.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Yes, he'll continue to read the one book he's read forever.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
I'll sleep face first in the book.
Good night.
Drools all over it. I am thou, thou art I, thou hast awakened a new bond!
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Very Velvet Room, what sign? This is way over my head. Not interested. What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Oh wow, that's totally not the same thing as a persona.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Much of a choice. Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Okay, here's the I am thou. Oh, that was loud. Oops, I hope. And my voice raised loud. Here's the I am thou, thou art I. Thou has awakened a new connection, or whatever.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
More will now die for you. I guess there are social
Now let's
links.
see what manner of story you'll weave.
Now study the Seeker. It's unlocked. Academia allows the party to change between archetypes. It's unlocked in Academia. Okay, so they're like in those spots. I wonder if there's like one for all of those, or it's like there's chunks here, here, but assumably we only get like forms that are just tied to the archetype and not like multiple per archetype, unless we do get more per archetype. So it's like classes rather. Since the heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as a steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Yes, yeah, because we've had him narrating the entire time. He's just more as the narrator. It sounds
Already
like the
then?
narrator anyway.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching
My
you.
legs.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Just a little bit.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines. Apparently going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
The road should take us to the Grand Trad. My blood
All right.
pressure dropped from standing up and stretching. Check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place here.
The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We're going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it. Wait, I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel you're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Could it be? Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look! Up in the air! That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for the ambush, or for an ambush. So what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is, besides. Let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward. Stop!
Hold on. There's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beast hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can give them the chance, or we can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now.
What's wrong?
Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? You still don't get it? So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as the subject affords few mistakes. First, take a look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare for your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly.
Luke.
Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? Much weaker.
Aye.
Indeed, you slipped out of Death's grip on that fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Okay, so just saying that you can, like, gauge how strong an enemy is with the phase sight. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Quickly defeated with simple attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. When you press LB when a cursor is over an enemy, you'll lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view and you can easily close the distance.
Alright.
Understood? Now try it for yourself.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Okay, so lets us know that they're weaker.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Let's us know.
Right there.
Lock on. I want to lock onto a different one.
I see the enemy.
That's not the one I want to lock onto.
There they are. Right there. I see the enemy.
We'll just go for them while they're asleep.
Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Alright, well done!
That's what I've seen about in, like, the stuff about it, is that you can just do that with weak enemies, which is nice. But though in Persona, you can once you're, like, overwhelmingly stronger, you can also do something similar.
Hold on.
I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Initiate squad battle. Initiate a squad battle. On an enemy after completing your engage with an X attack. Starts to create advantage. However, you attack may be stronger than you first in the battle. Or the enemy has an advantage. Survey the situation. Use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for a way to seize any tactical advantage. The enemy is in your vicinity and decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly or if you need a squad battle. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case...
Oh, right there. Okay.
Let's push through! We won't lose this
Let
fight.
the battle begin!
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
How battles are going, you can restart them from the start.
Wish we knew their affinities. Only one way to find out.
We're looking good here.
Oh, oops, I did not mean to pass my turn.
Take this! Go on, finish the job.
I was trying to open up tactics to get my left and right mixed up. See if we can change their tactics now. Change out a lot of things. Fight to kill. Service.
Save your strength. It's your call.
For now.
That's how I've survived this long.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Come on! We can't get sloppy.
I fight for my own justice.
Wind! A tough one.
Get a preemptive on it.
They chose the wrong opponent.
They still face you.
Come on! Let's push through!
Well done.
No choice but to cut through them.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Take this.
Still up?
That's one.
Got one.
So
Great
you
job,
aren't an
Stroll.
amateur.
Stroll's combat power is down. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Oh, please!
Stroll's
Take
combat
this.
power is down.
We did it. I'll strive for greater heights.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Merchant.
What is it?
Haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would ya? You seem dodgy yourself. What are you talking about? Now that I get a better look at you, I'd say you aren't bandit material. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think, so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But...
What are you doing in such a remote path? I'm not your enemy, friend, just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out an entire town? It's terrifying, no? My apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? How much do I have? 900. Value-wise. 900 though. I was gonna say I'll buy an extra revive, but that's 900. So yeah, we'll buy an extra revive just to have it. Medicinal herb. Oh, you have found something have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish. But some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today,
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. Find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me.
Welcome!
Have you got something to sell? I'll make it worth your while. Let's see. I feel like I don't want to sell the apple yet. So I don't know if there's anything I can do with these. Just call it exchange, so it might just be for selling. Since there's a sell all option. I'm gonna Google if there's any use of keeping these. So okay, it says you can just sell them with no consequence.
Now then.
Think about it. Okay, it doesn't have any. Quit
Thank you.
Come on! Okay, just give us all you've got.
Time to end this.
That was great, Grius.
Not done yet.
Only two
Take
enemies
this!
left.
I'll go
Stay
for the
sharp.
kill.
I'll follow your example.
Tougher than I thought.
Yikes! Here comes the counter! Your attack power's down!
Can't linger here. Let's move.
I think we're in the clear.
Persona appeared briefly on top of me for some reason.
The enemy saw us. Be on your guard.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, did they got okay? Even though I hit it, but oh well. I got an advantage. I'll just have to heal after.
Your attack power's down!
What?
Grius, your attack power's down!
I won't hold back. Scour. Let's finish this.
Okay, it's not a push turn. You don't get extra turns for hitting a weakness.
Your attack power's down! Stroll's combat power is down!
Wind.
You hit their weakness!
Let's wrap this up!
Great job!
If I say so myself.
Don't bite too much.
Or might have given me an extra one there. It's hard to tell.
Only one left! Finish it off and we're clear!
Yeah, it's a little bit dicey because I got.
Let's catch our breath.
ambushed.
We made sure.
Welcome!
Don't want to buy all, just buy like 10 of them.
Thank you!
Let's push through. This battle's ours. Let's go.
Advance. Take this. One
Grius
minute.
has this handle.
That was great.
All right! Critical hit!
She like called out a critical hit.
Even easier
but
than
it's
expected.
in a fantasy setting is kind of funny. Whereas like if they call it a critical hit in Persona, it makes sense because they're like they've played games before, they know what a critical is. But I feel like you don't know that in this setting.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Get ready! Amazing! Great work up there!
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Hey!
Here we go.
I fight for my own justice.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
I don't know, he had AoE.
Still here?
Almost finished!
Took one out!
Good one, Stroll.
Keep it up! Your attack
Take
power's
this.
down! Only 2 enemies
Come
left!
forth,
Stay
Royal
sharp.
Soul. Scour. Stay sharp.
They're
It's
down.
on a
I
race.
knew you had this.
Let's keep this up.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's push through. We can't get
I
sloppy.
fight for my own justice.
Take this.
Let's go. Better be sure.
Go on, finish the job.
Come on, focus!
Trivial.
Let's hurry on.
think we got them all.
How's that?
It's
Okay.
just that the
Let's give it all we got.
Nice! Take this!
Still up?
Gotta die hard!
Stunned.
We did it.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me. So show yourself. Or would you rather we come to you? So it's bandits, I guess. Or if it's just a soldier. Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? The bastards lived long enough. Kill him quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh, that's auto. Happening.
What is that?
Start.
Never seen anything like it!
That's not an igniter!
Got no mercy for you! Here they come!
Speedy guard. Turn icon. Guardian greatly decreases damage. Guard tutorial.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Take this!
Tougher than I thought.
It's our turn now! Damn you! Coming at us?
Affect the damaged party members. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During the battle, you can change your formation by pressing keys assigned to up and down to move the party members between rows.
Still up?
Get ready!
Probably means we should have moved Will back, but
hold still! Scheiße!
I'll get some distance. Let's go! Scour!
Take this! Got no mercy for you! Blast!
What's that? I think something's coming!
Ready
Watch
for
out!
impact!
Use your eyes!
You gotta aim
It's
better
our
than that.
turn now!
I just like cast it.
Coming at us!
Save the magic.
Time for some close combat. Still here?
Take this!
Are they soldiers from the fort? We survived. No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. So creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. And the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Okay, we got everything.
What is it?
Covered. Clear me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business in abandoned mine. But, they come here, of all places. Is there someone you know inside? Could ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. Sell the stones he digs out.
These come highly
Enough
recommended.
about that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you.
Now then. Thank you.
You might have had
Welcome.
the equipment.
Thank you.
So we have. Oh wait, we can save here. Equipment yet. Oh, that's just stuff that Gearus had on him. Last night's incident wiped out the clerk's entire garrison. Surely they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it would be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. Wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. Like Gearus said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
Wait a second.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure besides. It'd be against their best interests to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
Stop! Don't move!
Oh, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought. Walked into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in the narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, the miners will pay for the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. It appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way out through it, though. Here they come. Stop them here and now. just gotta.
I can't believe this.
Okay, they're weak. Okay, I was like, I was
did it!
thinking we'd be able to weaken them first, but we just. What are you doing?
Vigilance now.
Oh, wait, how'd you come from behind?
Stop right there.
They saw us! That was everyone!
Look! Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The light is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
The captain guy.
What are you doing?
Dad? Oh, I think they see us.
Stop right there.
I can't believe very impressive.
What?
No way.
Isn't that just as I thought? It all makes sense now. It appears that we were expected. Yeah, it was the captain.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
I am now without our tie.
7 years ago.
Awakened your true self.
The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What? Huh? What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Louis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll the Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait! He's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Well, maybe now we'll have control over him.
Nowhere to go!
Critical hit!
Die already!
Man, Grius is so cool!
Vitus power!
I mean, he's probably weak to whatever Leon's got. Take care of the final guy, just to...
Scour! I'm still here?
Riches.
Warrior!
We only have those up there.
What a mess. Are you prepared? Perhaps not.
Yes, you! Die!
Okay.
I'm tired of this.
Take this!
Yeah, we'll take out his helpers.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. Let me rethink this. They die hard! Useless!
Use his skill.
Die!
You better be sure. Falling back. Come forth, royal soul! Scour!
In the name of just warrior! I'll cut you down!
Die!
Trivial. Take this!
Seeker! Wind! A tough one.
I refuse
Warrior!
to fall! Here!
Hack and slash!
Louise!
Not bad. Not not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us. We're brothers in arms. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're already one of us.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Assumably it like levels up like along the chain that it's like connected to. This is the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
It's contagious.
Huh? Wait, what?
She pulls out her heart now. That's gonna be like some sort of combination thing or something.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
We're in the Velvet Room.
Surprising
Sorry,
indeed.
the library or whatever.
Somehow you find yourself here once more.
Moore's library.
And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less it happened like an hour ago.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, The lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Yeah, sure, why not? I guess so.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, come on! I thought we were a team! We have each other's backs, don't we?
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Oh, okay, that's why it's the one that has 4. Oh, there's another one. There's another one that has 4. Never mind. The leg down below has 4 as well. Because it's the like Navi power.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature.
Oh, it's
You
almost like
truly
it's
are
like the-
remarkable. If you seek
cool.
answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
Okay. What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes. I've been researching. That said, that said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Gearus' lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. You will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from Magla within yourself will put too much of a heavy burden on you. What this means is you need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study an archetype obtained in a story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying an archetype consumes minuscule shards of magic crystals. Once the character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channel archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through the study of the archetype and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Let's get the warrior one. Oh, we don't have a mage, but... Because you have different forms depending on... it's just what the form is of whatever. I could make a mage just because we don't have a mage yet. Check his stats. Stats. his strength is 15, so like probably shouldn't give him that. Yeah, I feel like that's probably better just to go that
I
way.
see. This right here.
This would be the archetype that young nobleman recently awakened. The warrior's domain is physical offense, by the way. A weighted greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no other support outside of hard hits. You aim to overwhelm the enemy with brute force. I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
All right.
500 mag is required.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stoll, another worthy wielder of archetype joins your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch Gurus. Fill his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? It's the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I see. This could be useful. Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. We're just gonna level up our friendship. Just don't have a mage yet. So it's just their classes rather than personas.
That's a good kitty.
That's right, who's a good kitty? Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. It's like Plateau wants to give me something. It's incense. Pay the hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
Well, it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so hold on to it.
I've been waiting.
Lectures.
What would you care to know?
That's just information. Listen.
Does this worry you?
You want to know about cats? About that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too. And dear as he is, when I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life for whatever reason. This world has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top.
That is...
It's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. What? Hold on, are you saying that the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I'd love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed. It's no more than a simple illustration, but you would not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype. Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of the language therein, that is one part I am able to. There is one part, or that is the one part I am able to parse. It says Xenon, likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, because like it had me put in player name at the beginning. I put in Xenon, so it's like where the player name goes here. So though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. A person's name?
Hang on a second.
That certainly is a mystery on top of an enigma. It makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. It's a scroll for the formula. Oddly enough, there's a drawing at the end that resembles the Seeker. Deciphering the entirety of will prove difficult considering it's written in a script I've never laid eyes on. Strange as it sounds, though, I can read the caption under the illustration at the end. It says Xenon, most likely the name of a person, pretty mysterious. It really makes me wonder what the whole thing says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Like, open up whatever that menu is, or are you going to say the same thing? I'll say the same thing this time.
Adieu.
Invasion. Dicks.
This place.
What is this place? Is it a dream? If it is, it's a very vivid one.
Whoa.
I've never seen this many books before. Bet the ones you have are in here too. Don't you think? I mean, considering that he like claimed to have wrote the book. It's a statue. I wonder if it represents the archetypes. It also looks like an merging of all the tribes.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
There's 8 tribes. And then there are 8 limbs, I think. Yeah, there's 8 limbs. And then there's like 3 like center ones on top of that. And 2 of them are like around the heart.
Oh, yeah?
Spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big, if
This
so.
right here.
And that's a celestial globe. It models the movements of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told them about the archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems.
Or was I supposed to make him
We
the
must
mage
move on.
after all?
There's far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Okay. Now we got control.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
Over there.
What's up?
What's the matter? Moore's right there.
Huh?
Moore? Is that a person? I see no one there. So no one else really sees him? Maybe we're the only ones who can, go to that room. Why, are you alright?
Pardon?
Saw a dead miner and assumed there'd be been some accident. But looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on. Don't tell me they're after the miners.
Hold on.
Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and the exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that, pasty fella, who looked, like some kind of general. I mean, Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there.
Huh?
Wait, he's gone?
Damn it.
Damn, we must go after him. Well, it'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements.
No.
Leave him be. There's no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Luis as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be. At least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while if you need anything, you know? You know who to ask. Protagonist. Let's see more. Agencies. Loadouts. I mean, at this point, everybody's about gonna be the same. I guess my own gear. Oh, it's it. Oh, oops! I don't want that. Cancel. I don't want that. Okay. Okay. Can we save here? We can. It is relatively late, and that was like 3 hours of this, and we did Dungeons and Dragons earlier. And then we're gonna go find someone to raid. Maybe I'll play more of this sometime. But though I'm gonna have to pick back up Honkai soon. Let's see, but tomorrow I'm gonna do some Nier Automata. It might be around. I don't know how late it will be because I gotta do some like D&D stuff with Psycho.
now?
Oh, the menu changed. I'll show this off real quick. Now that we're through the tutorial, the menu changed. Because now we have like the full menu. We can equip people with equipment. Picture. Oh, it's whoever's hand it is. Yes. It's our feet. Calendar. Oh yeah, because we have so many days to get to the location. So the calendar system carries over from Persona. I guess there are like... It's not quite a social sim. Oh, and this looks different too. Because before it was just over everything. System is afoot. Sure, we're saved. Tutorials load. Let's just go to the menu from here. Return to title. See if the menu is different. The menu still looks the same. It's like load looks different. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go with that. Okay, that's Metaphor Refantasio. Let me get a raid going. Let's see, we can raid to Uni, who's playing Elden Ring. Okay, starting the raid. But that's it for tonight. I've been Xenon Lemon. Tomorrow I'm gonna play some, what's it called? Nier Automata. And then Sunday we'll do, Until Then. That's what's coming up. It looks like Uni's on break, so you can wait for, oh, yeah, good night, Sue. But I'm still gonna raid over to them because they've raided me a bit. So I'll raid over to Uni. But that's it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching.